The daily text. The daily text is one of the most important elements of the Oklahoma County Veteran Diversion Program. Consider it a daily report. It serves many purposes. The most important is to help the participant be ready when they have court. There is no better way to show that you are taking charge of your future and responsibility for the direction of your life. In life, actions speak louder than words. In the criminal justice system, where everyone has heard everything, actions speak loudest of all. The importance of the daily text. It cannot be understated how important the daily text is. Each line of information answers many questions for many people. As we go through this brief, you will start to understand the importance of keeping your daily text up to date and accurate for you and for the program. Accountability. The daily text is a way to show that you are checking in every day. This means you are being accountable. You are reporting to someone every day a very specific and necessary chunk of information. We will go over each of these bits of information later in the brief. Communication. The daily text ensures communication. We can reach you if we need to. We always have the correct phone number for you, and you always have the correct phone number for us. If you switch phones, you will immediately think to transfer this information, as opposed to trying to find numbers and points of contact at a later date. Communication is vital to the success of the program and your success in the program. Formatting. The daily text is formatted in a very specific way. It is important that the way we do things in this program are uniform. That means every comma, colon, and space matters. If you do your own thing, it will only be a matter of time before everyone is doing their own thing, and communication will eventually break down, compromising the overall mission of the program. Record keeping. The daily text helps to maintain record keeping for both the program and the participant. When in doubt, we have an archive of text messages to reference. This helps to keep everyone on the same page about what is expected of the participant in the program and what the participant can expect from the program. Routine. The daily text helps to develop a routine. Establishing clear and consistent routines is the quickest way to show the court system that you are getting back on track. But more than that, it is good for your mental health and personal stability. Routine may feel like doing the same thing over and over, but I assure you, once you establish certain non-toxic routines in your life, you will quickly identify that you always had routines, but they were passive and harmful routines that served no real purpose. The daily text is deceptively simple. It will help you stay focused. 0600 to 0800. The daily text should be sent every single day, no matter what is going on. It should not be sent before 6 a.m. The information will be inaccurate. It should not be sent after 8 a.m. That is when I, the program coordinator, will need to focus on other events and move my attention away from the daily text. If you text late, or make me text you a reminder to submit your daily text, you are making me do your work. You will quickly identify that this program can only succeed if everyone pulls their own weight. I have never encountered a branch of service where this was not a core component. Doing your work and not forcing someone else to do your work for you is the essence of having pride in being a service member. In this case, it is central to your personal integrity and the dignity of being a veteran. Daily text format. So let's go over the format. Each part conveys a tremendous amount of information. You will come to see the sense in this as you progress through the program and eventually enter into a leadership role. Please take a moment to make yourself familiar with the example on the screen. We will be referencing it for the next several slides. Okay, first on the top line, we see the veteran's full name. When writing your name in the criminal justice system, you don't want to be confused with anyone else. Using your full name every time virtually ensures that you can't be confused with someone else. Do not use nicknames or abbreviated versions of your name. Do not use initials. In this program, we use our full name on any written document. For example, John Michael Doe, not John M. Doe, not John Mikey Doe, or J. M. Doe, or any other variation. It needs to be your full name, every time. The UA color line is placed immediately after your name. This is because the staff will be looking at this piece of information every single day. We are checking to see which UA colors were called. If you have put the wrong information in this block, it tells us a couple of things about how serious you are taking your UAs. First, it tells us that you didn't call the UA line. You should be calling the UA line consistently, every day, 7 days a week, even on holidays. You should call the UA line and then send your daily text with the updated info. If your information is incorrect, it also tells us that you aren't looking out for others in the program. That is unacceptable. Veterans need to stick together. We do that by maintaining the integrity of the program. One sure way to do that is to accurately report whether your UA color was called or not. You will get in the habit of letting your battle buddy and phase leader know that their color was called. This ensures that no one fails the program. No one gets left behind. The next bit of information is what phase you are in. This lets everyone know where you are in the program. By keeping this accurate, you will move through the program exponentially faster. If you are confused about what phase you are in, then you will be stuck in a phase longer than is necessary. Keep this accurate and things will move quickly for you. This block will keep track of the number of UAs you have taken. This will start to pay off almost immediately. The way to make almost everyone happy that you encounter is a consistent track record of clean UAs. Sobriety is critical to success in this program. This will be one of the quickest ways to identify if that sobriety is as important to you as it is to us. The number of meetings you attend will become more and more important as you progress through the program. It is important to note that your attendance is closely monitored. If you are missing for funerals, doctor's appointments, birthdays, etc., you will still owe a certain number of meetings. This will help to make sure that you are aware of the number of meetings you have attended. Your court date. Nothing is more important than your court date. If you miss court, everything else we do is pointless. This line of information will serve many purposes. 1. It will tell us which county or counties you have a court date in. 2. It will serve as a reminder of when your court date is. 3. It becomes an agreement of sorts that we both understood that you knew when your court date was and that you would not miss it. Always go to court. That is one of our favorite mantras in this program. The NSR, or Next Scheduled Review, is the next time you will be having a one-on-one with your program coordinator. It is important that when you schedule your next NSR, you start working on what was agreed upon in that NSR as quickly as possible. The purpose of the NSR is to make sure that you have everything in order at all times. If you are always ready, then you will rarely be caught off guard. The pending block is what event you have coming up next for the program. This will be directed by the program coordinator. You will usually get this block of information at a brief or NSR. This will help you know what you should be ready for so that you can advance through the program. It will also help immensely in court. You can speak with some authority on what you have planned next. That shows that you are being productive and giving thought to your actions. Common issues I see the most. The most common issues I see are the following. Texting late. When you text late, you are making someone else do your work for you. Please do your part to make your program reflect your personal integrity. You shouldn't be waiting until the last minute to send your daily text. You should have your report sooner than later. Texting too early. This shows that you aren't calling the UA line. The report time is 0600. Please respect that start time. Not changing the UA and meeting information. If you take a UA, make sure you are getting credit for it. If you show up to a meeting, you definitely want to get credit for that. Not texting on Saturday or Sunday. The daily text is due every single day of the year. Not changing information to reflect what is really happening. Update your court dates as soon as they change. Update your NSR as soon as it changes. Update your pending information so you will move through the program with purpose. Not texting at all. Sometimes participants just disappear. The daily text is the quickest way for the staff to identify that the veteran is no longer interested in the program. If you miss a daily text, we will assume that you are choosing a different course of action. In summary, the daily text is due between 0600 and 0800. The daily text is due every single day. The daily text is a critical part of the program. The daily text serves the participant and the program equally. If you have questions or concerns, you can always ask your battle buddy, your phase leader, or a staff member for guidance. And you can always feel free to reference this brief. Thank you.